And we have great assets down here in the telco cloud and in the internet cloud that we want to embrace the developers to use. But how do we do and hide this, all this cloud-side complexity and expose higher-level APIs that are easy to use for, in lack of a better labeling, normal web developers? And here I mean, if you're a skilled Java coder, you should be able to build powerful applications using assets in telco networks without having to know a lot of the details in the telco networks. That's what I mean with a normal web developer. I guess that's a pretty bad name. By doing this, we can attract the whole range of developers. So what we're introducing is we expose new enablers, easy to use, with standard open APIs. It could be web type of things like REST or RESTful interfaces, Java ME and Android SDKs. And we hide away all this cloud-side complexity. And sometimes we even act as a broker of operator capabilities to provide the developers an even easier interface to just have to go to one place. And this is also good for operators because it assists them to reach out with their capabilities and reach more developers, and that would just come back and drive more traffic into their networks. So this is sort of the logics for creating an open ecosystem and what we want to do through the Ericsson Labs activities. Just to shed some more lights on what is actually Ericsson Labs, to put it in sort of try to summarize, it's really about simplifying things. We want to publish easy to use APIs and SDKs and make them available to everyone. Very low barriers of entry. You should simply just register, you get your application developer key, and you're good to go. We also want to take a service-oriented approach and have some sort of component thinking into this. And here you should think like X as a service, whether it's a platform as a service or it could be also data as a service. Provide that as a service for developers to consume. We also want to work according to this perpetual beta concept. Because our belief is that if you dare to be out there early and have a conversation with your users, in this case it's the developers, and you get their feedback, then you also have a much better chance of shortening the time to market for new business opportunities. And the central part of this Ericsson Labs concept is our portal, which you find at labs.ericsson.com. This is where we publish all the APIs and host the development community. Just to give you a quick overview of what type of APIs you will find on our site. As you can see there, we're sort of providing a quite broad spectrum. It's ranging from all the way from more traditional telecom functionality all the way to more web technologies. And also things for connected things concept that I talked about, which is very much around tags and sensors and so on. And again, I would like to sort of make a small advertisement for a colleague's blog that is available on the site in the web technology space, where he's talking about what's beyond HTML5, which is a really interesting blog. We can just have a little deeper look into one of the APIs in the maps and positioning category, we call it 3D landscape. Now, devices like mobile, they're really very suitable to an ideal for building map applications. And providing realistic 3D maps gives the users a unique feeling. So what we're doing is that we're providing easy-to-use APIs developed specifically for mobile devices. So we will have both Java ME versions and Android SDKs, and there is also a RESTful interface that enables you to build more simple blurred images in 3D for web pages. want to find out a bit more about this API and others, you can go into our SlideShare channel. You'll find a lot of interesting stuff there. There's also demo videos about this the demo application we did on this API and some other stuff on YouTube. And of course, we'll go into our web portal and find more information about it. So, what have I talked about here? Well, I would say that the question here is now, will value-added services become equal to apps? Well, I sort of think it will. But I don't know what you guys think. But I also think that what we need to do is open up and expose the assets that are there, because there's a huge amount of creativity out there with the developers, and tons of innovative new services to be built if we just open up and let them get access to all our assets. Opening up may also mean that we need to partner more. Because creating an attractive ecosystem really requires a partner. And I think personally that the wholesale application community, WAC, is one good example. That I just learned from some of my colleagues here that MTS is now joining really well on this. And last, I want to again emphasize the importance of conversating with your users and developers, and social media really plays an important role here. So this is really our input into the logics of open ecosystems. So just finally, I want to show you a few examples of where you can find more information about Ericsson Labs. You should definitely follow our Twitter channel, go into the site and see if you find something interesting. And if you happen to be a developer, I'd like to take the opportunity to also do some advertisements of our recently launched developer competition called Ericsson Application Awards, where you can go for some cash.